Hi everyone!
My name is Madina
My name is Akerke.
and we are students of Nazarbayev University. And we are majoring in education, specifically in inclusive education.
Yeah, we're doing here our master degree here to study on British School of Education in educational leadership program.
So purpose of this video is introduce you our major, our school and give more detailed information about inclusivity.
So let's answer the question, what is inclusive education? Every child has the right to quality education and learning. There are an estimate 240 million children with different disabilities worldwide. And like all children, children with disabilities also has ambitions and dreams for their future. Like all children, they need quality education to develop their skills and to realize their full potential.
Inclusive education is the most effective way to give all children a fair chance to go to school to learn and develop their skills that they need to thrive. Let's look at some British inclusive classrooms to understand how it works.
Can you find me in the crowd? Inclusion is more than just a word. It is a culture, a mindset, and an expectation that everyone can and will learn and succeed along their age-appropriate peers. I know it can be challenging to include me in the learning as sometimes I might require extra resources and information, but giving me space to learn from my teacher and peers is the best way to challenge me and allow me to grow. I want to learn the same things as my classmates, and I want teachers to have the same expectations of me as my friends. My learning may need to be modified, but I still want the opportunity to show what I can do, not focus on what I can't. Treat me the same as any other student and watch me flourish. I will rise to the challenge of expectations you set for me. Are you ready to really include me?
Inclusive education means all children in the same classroom, in the same school. It means real learning opportunities for groups who have traditionally been excluded, not only children with disabilities, but also the speakers with minority languages too.
But progress comes slowly. Inclusive systems require changes in all of the field of society. That is why there are a number of education programs, master's program in the field of inclusive education to train educators, teachers to develop their competence and skills in the field of inclusivity. One of such educational facilities, which is located in the capital of Kazakhstan, is Nazarbayev University, especially the Graduate School of Education. To understand how this program works, their mission and goals, we have decided to take an interview with program coordinator. My group mate Akerke is waiting for me, and let's do interview together.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, my name is Akerke. I'd like to ask some questions according to our program.
Nice to meet you, Akerke. My name is also Akerke.
Okay, the first question is what's an average of students who is studying in inclusive education, and year to year, is it growing number of students?
Thank you for this question. Inclusive education program was found in our school in 2014. So since 2014 and now we have about 80 graduates. And the number of students, of course, is growing every year, and it's very good trend, I think. And so, in average, there are about like 30 or more applicants who apply for our program, but since the number of scholarship is limited, so we can accept only about 15 or 20 candidates every year.
Suggest to other students what can they do to be applied to this program. What can they do and prepare? How to prepare?
Overall applicants, you mean, or New Zealand students?
Applicants.
Overall applicants,
Yeah.
yeah. So first of all, it's I think it's very important to know in advance what you want, what specialization you want to apply for. It's higher education, inclusive education, or school education, or maybe you are interested in MA in multilingual education, or maybe you are not overall not interested in the education. Yeah. So first you need to ask yourself a question: why I want to apply for this program? Yeah, and what I can take from this program, what are the who are the professors here. I really recommend to familiarize yourselves with the about the program at our website, Graduate School of Education, so you know the specifics about our programs, you know who will teach you if you are admitted, let's say, and you know what are the topics of these preferences, so that at the end of your study you can do your you can present your research and the thesis in this
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
I think this information was very helpful it was first for me and would be helpful for other students. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Now we are going to do a campus tour. We will start from C3 block, where all graduate schools are located. At the moment we are on Magic floor between first and second floor. Our school is located on 5th floor. So, inclusive education is a policy approach that recognizes and acknowledges the diversity of students at all levels of education: preschool, primary, secondary, tertiary, and lifelong learning. Inclusive education requires informed, strategic, and transformational leaders who will support the achievement and excellence of all students.
Hello, now we're going to take an interview with Professor Michael Mikoel, who is the Vice Dean of Research, and also he teaches Leadership for Inclusion. Now, let's go.
Now the program is a 2-year program and it is delivered on a blended or a hybrid mode. At certain times the students are expected to be here with us at the department, or most of the time they work by themselves at home. Most of the students that we admit in the program are teachers or are people that are already working in certain fields of either special education or as teachers in schools, or they are working with non-governmental organizations where they've got an interest in supporting people with disabilities and things like that. Once you are admitted into the program, you will be allocated a supervisor, because the program is research-based. You will have the component where you are learning certain modules and courses, right? And then you will have a component where you have to develop a thesis. Now, what is a thesis? A thesis is a piece of research. It is composed of the different... The program is only 2 years. After 2 years, once you have completed your thesis, and then you have passed all your taught courses or your modules, then you will graduate with an MSc in educational leadership with a specialization in inclusive education. Where can you use this certificate? You can use this certificate where you will be working in either a school or in an institute or in a university or in any other place where there's a need for support for people with who are differently abled, or people who are having some educational needs or some difficulties.
Some recommended books that will prepare future students to this major.
Yeah, I think for now we recommend you to buy our book. This is the Inclusive Education in a Post-Soviet Context, the red one. It will explain to you. What inclusive education is, where are we as far as Kazakhstan in the implementation, and what are the challenges, what are the opportunities. It actually gives you the basis of what the course is about.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
To conclude, we hope that this video will be beneficial you to differentiate the meaning of inclusive education from other educational systems.
And we were able to convey to you how the inclusive education master program works.
Thank you for watching and stay with us. Goodbye.
Bye.